Hi everybody, welcome to your Pilates Mini workout. Today we are doing a 20-minute lower body workout focusing on the glutes and the legs, and we'll do a little bit of core in there as well. So today I am using my nice and heavy 22.7 kilogram band, and I've got the Mini set up in the door hinge at about my waist height because we'll be doing some standing work as well. I've got the soft loops because we'll be doing a lot of legs and feet in straps. And if you wanted to use a different resistance band, that is absolutely fine. So if you have your wonderful little booklet with you, on the front page, it tells you all the different resistances and the different options. So just take what your body needs. This booklet also has safety and care information, so it's a really good resource to have on hand. So we're going to start with our side lying glute activation warm-up exercises, so some nice plans and things like that. So we're lying down on our left side. Now I always like to anchor my free strap just under my forearm, and then I'll be bringing my right leg all the way through one of the loops until the loop sits behind my right knee. So we've got the left elbow underneath the shoulder. We have our waist lifted, our knees bent, and our feet in line with our glutes. So let's open that knee for your clam and close. Big squeeze to open and close. So our exercises today really focusing on glutes, inner thighs, outer thighs, hamstrings, quads, everything in that lower half of your body. If you're not completely comfortable up here on your forearm and elbow, you could lie all the way down on your side, absolutely up to you. Big squeeze to open and close. Pressing your feet together down there. Perfect. Here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Okay, so let's come into a clam at 90 degrees. So lining up your shins with the front edge of your mat. Coming into a combo, we're going to lift the leg completely, extend forward, rebend, then lower. Lift to hip height or a little higher, extend forward, bend, and lower. Being mindful you haven't started to sink down through your waist towards your mat. That's it, and really resisting the resistance of that band as you lower and as you lift. We're here for another 10. Making sure the foot lifts up in line with the knee as well. Good, let's go 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. So your last exercise here, keeping the top knee bent at 90 degrees. Let's go for our knee tap, toe tap. Internal rotation, knee tap, external rotation, toe tap. Knee and toe. So really should be getting into that top side of your outer glute muscle there. Nice big exaggerated movements. That's it. Keeping that lift through your waist, gently drawing back through your core and really pressing out of the supporting shoulder so you don't start to sink in and start to hurt your neck too much. So big lift. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, that leg is all done. So we'll take our leg out of the strap. Before we do the other side, we're going to lie down onto our back. We'll do a little bit of feet and straps here, and this will be core focused. So let's pop our both feet, 1 foot in each strap. Extend your legs straight up towards the ceiling. And extend your arms to the sky as well, drawing the shoulders down. So let's take a double leg lower. As we lower, we lift up into an ab curl. So it's that heavier band, so you're not getting your legs super low here. We hold the curl, we pump the arms, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you slowly rest the head down and reach the feet to the sky. Exhale, press the legs down with the arms, tucking chin to chest, ribs to hips to curl. Hold and pump those arms, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly release back. If your neck isn't loving those ab curls, keep the head down. Just do the arms and the legs. Drawing your lower back down in towards the mat. Pump, 2, 3, 4, and reset. That's it. Beautiful. Let's do another 3, 2, and 1. So next time you curl, let's hold that curl, turn the palms up, flex the feet, and externally rotate the legs, coming into your little frog press. Keeping that tuck of your chin, length through the back of your neck. If you need a little support through your neck and head, just bring one hand behind the head. That's it, feeling that space between your hip bones tightening. And we're feeling those inner thighs starting to warm up here as well. Pressing those legs out on a 45-degree angle. You've got another 8. And 5, 4, keep that curl if you can, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, bring it down. Lovely, let's take our feet out of our straps and roll over onto the other side for your clams. So we set that spare loop underneath the supporting elbow and forearm, and then we thread our top leg through the top loop to sit just above the knee. Bending your knees, bringing your feet back in line with your body. Let's come into our clams. Open and close. Lift the right side of your waist. Press out of your right elbow and shoulder. Feeling that squeeze through your left side glute to open, and really resist as you close back down. So with this band in this exercise, how we have it set up, we are getting a little bit of inner thigh action here as well, which is really nice. So not only are we working the outer thigh and glute, we're working that inner thigh as we close back down against the resistance of that band. So a really dynamic way to do our clams. Let's do another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, coming into that 90-degree clam position, so just shifting your shins and feet forward to line up with the front edge of your mat. This time we lift the top leg completely and the foot, extend the leg forward, bend the knee back in, slowly close down. Lift, extending forward, big reach, bend, and close. Beautiful. Really trying to keep our thigh still as we extend the bottom half of the leg forward and as we rebend, and then slowly close it back down. We'll take that body scan, just making sure we haven't started to sink down through the right side of our waist, and we haven't started to sink into our right shoulder as well. 10 more seconds here, and we have our last side lying exercise in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bend the knee, and let's come into that knee tap and toe tap. Big internal rotation, knee to knee, external rotation, toe to toe. Trying to just move that top leg, so making sure our hips aren't rocking with the knee, staying nice and still through the rest of the body. 20 seconds here. I should have mentioned earlier as well, if this position does hurt your neck slightly, just bring your top hand towards the opposite side of your head and just support your neck with that top hand. I really like this option. Let's do another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So I definitely think our glutes are activated for sure, and we are ready to get into our standing work. So make your way all the way up to standing, and I will have my back facing you for some of this, so I do apologise. So when we stand, just make sure that those bands are nice and even. And we're going to bring our feet in straps, but in standing today. So just hook the arches of your feet into those loops. And we'll bring our feet slightly wider than hip distance apart. You want some tension through the band here. Let's bring our hands to our chest. Let's send our hips back, bend through the knees, come into your squat. Press through the heels to stand back up, big squeeze through the lower half of your body. Bend into your knees, send the hips back, press through the heels to stand. Bend, press and stand, drawing our core in, keeping the core locked on there. Chest nice and open. We are hinging the body forward, but we're trying not to fold our body over our thighs too much. So we do want to keep some weight back in those heels. Now, if your feet like to be a little bit wider than mine, you can do that. Please work with your body and your body's range. Now, if you want a little challenge for your balance, we're going to add a step back in our squat. So bend into your knees, switch on the core, step your right foot back, bring it in, step your left foot back and in, and we stand. So if you like, you can bring your hands onto your hips. This might help your balance a little bit more. Step back and in, back and in, and stand. Beautiful. Now you'll notice you actually have a wall in front of you if you're at a door like I am. So you can always place one or both hands onto that wall beside you if you become a little unstable. Whew. These standing exercises do tend to get the heart rate up as well. So you'll get a little element of cardio in today's workout. We've got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right. So we're coming into a little bit of single leg work now. Bending into both knees. Bring all of your weight into that left leg. Your left leg is now your supporting leg. And we're going to step that right foot back and forward. Step it back and forward. Beautiful. So we're really light on those right toes. We're keeping a bend through our left knee, and we're really loading up that left leg here. Working our right glute and hamstring as we step back and in. Pressing against that resistance. Beautiful. Remember, if you're a little wobbly like I am here today, just bring one hand onto the wall next to you or both. Good. Let's do another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're coming into our kickback. So keep the bend in your left leg. Lift your right foot off of the floor, flex through the foot, and kick that heel back and pull it in. Kick back and in. So we're doing our best not to actually rest the toes on the mat with this one. Draw the core in, keep your balance, looking at one spot out in front of you. That's it. Really press back through that heel, squeeze through that right glute. We've got both legs working here now. You've got another 10 seconds here. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Stand on up. Shake it out. Nice work. Whew. Okay, so we're switching things up a little bit with some side standing work. So take your feet out of those loops. We're using both straps and both loops now. So I'm facing the front here, and I'm threading both loops through my left leg until they sit all the way up my thigh above the knee. Perfect. So you want a little bit of tension already through those bands. Hands to your chest. Bending into both knees, we're going to take a step out and in. So we're stepping our right foot out, our left foot, then our left foot, and our right foot. And we're trying to keep that bend through our knees the whole time. Beautiful. Nice. So we want consistent tension through our bands here, even when we step back towards the hinge of the door. So we're probably about halfway down our mat towards the further end. That's it. Keep the core drawing in, keep the bend in your knees. Working that inner thigh here as we step in with that left foot. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Step out one last time. Step that left foot out as well. Stand. Let's come into our squats again. Release those hands as we squat. We reach above the head. As we stand, sweep the hands to the hips. Bend those knees, send those knees over those middle toes, and stand. Weight goes back into the heels. Press through the heels as you stand. Sink in with your breath, especially if you're feeling that heart rate starting to elevate. Good, let's do another 10 seconds here. Lovely, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. We bring our hands to our chest, we come into our squat, and we're going to take our butterfly knees, pulling the knees in and out, holding the bend through the knees as well. If that doesn't feel good through the joints, do some little pulses instead. Lifting through your core, gentle tuck of the tailbone here. Good, let's do another 8, 7, keeping the chest open. That's it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and standing up. Wonderful. So that inner thigh is really feeling it. I can feel that through the left side inner thigh there. Okay, let's take our leg out of both straps there, and we'll set our feet back in our straps for our other side of our step backs and our kick backs. So popping both bands under the feet there, making sure there's tension through your bands as well. Let's take a bend into both knees, hands on hips, chest open, and we step back with the left foot. So step back, touch the mat, step in, touch the mat. Beautiful. Step back, step in. So we're taking a lot of our body weight through that right leg now, and we're working with the resistance of that band through the left. And we're really light on our toes as we step back and in, so working through our balance as well. Beautiful. Let's do another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We step that left foot in. We lift the foot off of the mat and flex the foot as well. Let's kick back and draw the knee in. Kick back and in. So if you need a little bit of help with your balance, placing one or both hands on the door or wall next to you, keeping that lovely bend through your right leg still, and kick back with lots of force through that left heel and leg. Big squeeze through the glute. 15 seconds here. Good. That's it, you've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up, shake it out, good job. Take your feet out of your loops. We're up to our last couple of exercises. So we want to grab both bands, both loops, and thread our right leg through both of those loops until they sit just above the knee. Now I'm facing the other side of my mat, coming into our step in and out side standing. Hands to chest, big bend into your knees. Step that left foot out nice and wide, step the right foot out as well, and then step that right foot back and the left foot back. Left, right, and then right and left. Beautiful, keeping that core lifting. If you do need to stand up in between each rep, you absolutely can. This is your workout, so you do what works for you. Just use this as a guide. Nice big bend through those knees. Beautiful. Chest open. 10 more seconds here. Keeping that tension through your straps. This is like your crab walks. So out, out, in for 3, 2, 1. Standing up. Beautiful. Shake it out for a moment. So the last couple of exercises, we have our squats. So stepping out a little bit further towards the end of your mat if you can. Bring your heels out slightly wider than hips. Arms straight by your side. Bend into your knees. Send your hips back. Reach the arms forward above the head. And stand. Beautiful. Big bend. Exhale, stand. So we've got that strap pulling on your right leg. So that right thigh is getting a bit of action here. Focusing in on that breath to get you through these last few exercises. Good, lifting through your core. We've got 10 more seconds here. Reaching those shoulders down as you reach the arms above the head. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Standing all the way up, hands to chest. Bend into your squat one last time. Come into your butterfly knees. Knees in, knees out. In and out. Remember, if you prefer to, you pulse up and down. That's it. This doesn't work for everyone, this exercise. That's absolutely fine. Keep breathing here. We're almost there. We've got 10 seconds. That's it. Draw through that right side thigh. You've got 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Stand on up. Good job. You're all done. Take your leg out of your strap. Let's come into a downward facing dog. Plant your hands down in front of you, shoulder width apart. Step your feet back, hip distance apart, and pike your hips up towards the sky as you send your heels down towards the mat. Gentle bend in the knees is absolutely fine and necessary if needed. And let's slow down that breath. That's it. Tilt your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Walk out those feet if you like. We're here for 3, 2, And one. Lower your knees down to the mat. Perfect. We're just going to lie on our back, do a quick stretch for our glutes. Coming into a figure four stretch. Let's cross the right ankle over the left knee. Staying here with the left foot down, or lifting the left foot, drawing the knees in towards your chest, threading your arms through your legs. Gently guiding your right knee away with your right elbow. Taking some nice deep breaths here. Wonderful. When you're ready, lower the foot down. Uncross the legs, take the other side. Left ankle crosses over the right knee. Staying there or drawing the legs in towards your chest. You're flexing the left toes back and gently pressing that left knee away with your elbow. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. That's it. And release. Hug yourself into a tight ball, lifting the shoulders, the neck and the head off the mat, and start to rock along the length of your spine until you come all the way up to seated. Beautiful. So that is it for your lower body workout. If you want to stay on your mat and keep stretching, please feel free. Otherwise, I really hope you enjoyed this Pilates Mini workout. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the Pilates Mini YouTube channel so you can keep doing our workouts with us and keep getting the best use out of your Pilates Mini that you can. Have a wonderful day and we'll see you next time. Bye.